Hello. In this video, you are going to learn how to make two vectors the same dimension. And then later on, I'm going to show you how to introduce um, a shift in time uh, composed, consisting of zeros just before the vector, right? Okay, so let's do the first concept. Here, as you probably know, we have a vector which is size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if you don't know um, how uh, long the vector is, you can always type length of A and it will tell you the length. In this case, we have 7 because it consists of 7 elements. And if you type here size of A, it will tell you the first element, which is 1. I mean, in this case, it is the same, but um, it has elements from 1 to 7, right? That is the difference between size and length. Okay, so imagine that we have a second vector called B, but it is a different dimension. As you probably know, you can't sum two vectors of different dimension. For example, if I wanted to do A plus B, the program would tell me that the matrix dimensions must agree. Matrix or vector is just the same. So in this case, I have to make B as long as A if I want to make mathematical operations between them, or if I want to graph them, um, uh, I mean to plot them, right? If I want to get a graph out of them. So I need to make a little operation here that um, is called first max. In this case, max will show you the maximum value of one vector. For example, if I put max of A, as you can see here, the maximum value is 8. So we'll get 8, right? So first we need to make a comparison between A and B. So I'm going to do max vec, which is going to be a variable that has the maximum value uh, between both vectors A and B. So I'm going to ask the computer to let me know the value between uh, vector V and vector A, the maximum value between those two vectors. So this value here is going to be 7, which is obviously the size of vector A. And what I will do next, I will tell Matlab to add zeros from the beginning of vector B up to the maximum value we need. So I'm going to tell the computer to add zeros to B, I mean from the minimum value, starting to count from its last value, which is nth, plus 1, the next value. This is the next value after the minimum value of B, which is 6. So n plus 1 will be the next value here. So it's going to be nth plus B up to max vec, just make it equal to 0. So there we go. This is going to be B now. The number of elements it already had plus 4 zeros to make it equal to A, right? So this way I can make the sum of both vectors without any kind of trouble. I can also plot them together if I wanted to, A plus B. And no problem, we'll get the graph. Hopefully we'll get it. As sometimes happens, Matlab tends to be a little bit slow here. But okay, there you are. This is A plotted against B, which gives us this strange figure here. So this is a way to make two vectors the same dimension. And now we need to see also how to add zeros to make a time shift inside a vector. So first we will use, I think we can use A, the already given vector that I used for this example. And in this case, I'm going to add um, another value, which is going to be my delay, my time delay. It's going to be a delay of 4, let's say. It's going to be inside a number called n, right? And now I will use a vector composed of sorry, zeros, uh, which is going to be the same size as A. Oh, shoot. Okay. So this is a new vector I will use, and then I will tell Matlab to use this vector and to add vector A um, after the delay I already uh, input here. So after 4 zeros, I will get the next element, the next vector. So I will tell Matlab that from the from n, which is the delay, it's basically number 4, plus 1 to the end of the vector, I wanted to have the elements inside vector A from 1 till nth minus the delay. So here what I have is my vector y, but it added the the elements, the first elements from vector A, which were 1, 2, and 3, because we told the system to exclude the last 4 elements, right? So it was the last element minus 4, so we only get 1, 2, and 5, the first 3 elements, and this would be my vector A shifted in time 4 places, 4 zeros. This is a way to add a delay to a vector. Okay? Okay, that's it then. Thank you.